hooked on the brothers. If you're not careful, you may fall under their spell and become hooked on the brothers. Now, with that word of wisdom and caution out of the way, we are able to begin the stream anew. Man, I have been like fiending to play this game. More than I thought. I would. After playing it, you know, after already playing this game a million times. Did we get the hammer? No, we're walking to the hammer hut is what we were doing. Which means we have to go up there. We did not get the hammers yet. Doop doop. Jump. Alright. Hello, Hammer Brothers. Teach me your brother move. Humph, boy. Did you two arrive at exactly the right time? Just now, Hoo-Hoo Block fell down in the waterfall. Check it out. We'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. Technically, they make 2 hammers, I believe. I also like how their power of being a hammer extends to being able to fly. Man, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made 2 hammers. Look at the craftsmanship. Pow. Now you're playing with power. Now that is a reference. Yeah, you got that right. These bad boys are all yours. Hammer. Solo hammer action. Guess we gotta teach you how to use the hammers properly. Okay, well this is just tutorial. First you gotta equip the hammer. Hammer! And then you get hammer. And then you can smack things. Yeah. Only guy in front can use the hammer. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yep, so we've unlocked the ability to use the basic hammer right now. Yeah, smashing rocks, etc. So if I'm Luigi, Mario just gets pissed that he gets smacked with a hammer. We don't have the technical ability yet to do anything cooler. Goodbye, Hammer Bros. Hammer Bros that aren't Hammer Bros, they're brothers of Hammer. Okay. Goodbye, stupid statue. And we're good to go. Nut. Yeah. So, we can break, like, basic stuff. Jump rope. I can't even see who that is. It's Riku, dude, and your name was, like, pitch black at first. Now I can see it. Jump rope. Nut. You're laughing at one of the best items in the game. Well, specifically, you get like super nut and other stuff later, where like it's a double heal. A mushroom is a single use heal. This is a double heal. Now, does this makes Mario? Oh, okay. So Mario, I thought he was also gonna get pissed until we learn more tech later, but we can use that. Except we can piss Mario off with it. Jump! Okay. I'm actually gonna lurk. Alright. Gonna eat some pizza? I just ate pizza. What kind of pizza you eating? I just had leftover cheese pizza, which was great. I'm a cold pizza kind of guy. I really do like cold pizza as an option. I don't mind most cold foods. Pepperoni, onion, jalapeno, double cheese. That sounds pretty good. No, so you asked for jump rope. I have something one better. Minecart Minigame. Family size, because I'm not small. Big. Pizza. Big. Can I, okay, there's nothing else I can do over here yet. Hammer. Time to play a minecart minigame, and you betcha, it has 20 levels to it. Hello there, old man. Well there, pards, it's been old Goomba's age since I've had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellas, if you want to ride in this rusty old cart, I won't go a stopping you. Oh god, wait, I just realized we just did the tome of minecarts, now we have to do this. But be advised, watching out for trouble. Yep, no one knows where these rails lead. Which, okay. Still, I'll tell you something. You might just be able to find jewels by jumping a bit. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, shine your light at it. Oh, there I go again, boarding folks and tears, stuff like that. So, tell me, boys, curious your ride in these mine carts? Yes. Alright, so, this game is like the king of mini-games. There's a lot of mini-games. So, I have flashlight. I can jump with Luigi. This is in Mario's world, right? Yeah. So you need to grab batteries, and you need to grab all the gems. Here we go. Now, this also gets tough on multiple versions of it. Especially because you want to collect all the gems. Alright, grab that. Watch out for death. Grab the gem in the background. We're multi-talented here. We're checking chat. We're balancing on gems. We're doing crazy stuff. Luigi's jumping at a 45-degree angle. There's a gem up here. Best to stay in front of Luigi so we don't get surprised by any gems. Mario. I mean, this game, this like melted my brain. I don't think my brain was like formed enough to play this. Now, there are multiple versions you go back and forth with different difficulties, so we might check those out while we're here. Get some extra beans. Well, hello there. Howdy. Well, fellas, this spot marks the last stop of long, strange railroad in my life. Oh, but I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. Oh, do I not get beans? I said no. I thought I said no there. Did I click no? It was like looking to ride again. Well, I guess we're doing this again. Maybe we'll get beans this time. I think it's substantially harder. Yeah, okay, we got more stuff going on. I guess we are getting some beans right now. I mean, they are pretty good. I think you can use beans for like big upgrades later. I believe they're like permanent upgrade juices and stuff you can get. Well, you make coffee, I guess, with a returning friend who we'll see later. Oh, I missed one. Rip. I don't think you technically need to get all of them anyway, as long as you get enough of them. Still upsetting that we missed one. That's okay. Check that out. Introducing new bat mechanics. Yeah, we're good. Next day. Wait, what? You made it to level 2, boys. I'll set you up with beans. These fellas are rare. Yo ho! Give me the beans. Hell yeah. Minigame beans. Doot doot. Alright. Do we play more beans? Well, alright then. Yo, Mario and Luigi collect counterfeit electric car batteries for the cartel, Pog. Hell yeah. Mario and Luigi are mining beans, which is just cocaine. It's just crystallized cocaine. They don't realize. Okay, they're starting to desync more on what, like, as you notice, they're starting to make it more like not as synced. Oh god. What's going on? It's way more intensive. Moment. I think Mario just got hit, which I'm not entirely sure what that does for Mario. Oh, we did it. Fair enough. I feel like this is easier-ish than... easier than the rope jumping, but I don't know. Have a beanie reward, children. Look at my bean dog. He's made of bean. Alright. More beans? You know you already know I'm looking to ride again. I wonder if they're gonna do like a, now ride every single minecart rail together as one. They're still like they really went kind of crazy with these minigames. Like they're introducing new mechanics within the minigame. I gotta say, these are pretty fun. The little minigames. They're a little annoying that you need to do them. I mean, you don't technically have to do them, I guess, if you don't want the rewards, but like, I don't know. They are actually pretty good. And they're specifically, I've never been so hyped. Amazing. There are some like minigames later that I actually really enjoy. Like there's like a puzzle one with like Donkey Kong Man and another one that I also like. These ones are a little bit long. I mean, that was actually not too bad. Is that the final reward layer of this? Do we have level 5? Well then. Sure. Yo-ho! I wonder if we've just reverted back to normal. I can't tell yet. Maybe not? Okay. Asynchronous jumping. No, definitely not. Oh my god. They're really putting my, doing 2 things at once muscle to the test. I almost screwed up there a little bit by making Linguini jump. Oh, I missed one. What's Luigi's middle name? Oh, man. Okay, wait. We might be able to survive still. I don't know how many are in this level in total, but we did miss, like, 2. Yeah, okay, we missed 3. We're screwed. I think we have to get them all here. Goal! They look so sad. They made it, but at what cost? Honestly, some Club Penguin tier minigames. Which, take that as you will. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's try this again. I think we do need to collect every single one on this level. Which means we need to look ahead and be careful in case there is something that we don't see. Okay, I missed that. It doesn't, the batteries don't matter that much. They do matter, so I can see less, I guess. But as long as you get one later, it's pretty good. I don't know if it affects the booze at all. It probably does. The booze. Whoa, Luigi, no. Not like this. Go away, boo. Okay. My brain needs to... Where did I even miss? I don't even know where I missed one. I genuinely don't. I didn't see one, so it must have been some weird place. Well, I'm good with this for now. We'll come back to it anyway. We have to come back here at some point, so... That's okay with me. We don't need to be farming beans all day. Hammer! Wait up. Oh, it's the Hammer Bros. We forgot to mention one thing. We never had taught you how to use hammers in battle. Ready to learn? No. Ouch! Try to be polite. Well, try to be polite, will you? Sure. So to whack with the hammer, use the hammer move. We already know how to play the game. This isn't my first rodeo. Yep. You have to time your hammer button, otherwise the hammer falls off. The hammer shakes, you know? Green guy. Oh yeah, defending with the hammer is actually pretty cool. Like, there's an interesting timing on it. If you hold it too long, it'll fall apart. So anyway, you get the idea. Nope. Alright, you get the shakes, you use the hammer, blah blah blah. You know how to play the game. Diddly. Learn some new tricks. Take care of business. You know, the hammers are back in town. Cart ride. Filled with suspense, suspense! Well, goodbye hammers. Yo, these hammers suck. We can't even break this, like, Minecraft coal. Absolute garbage hammer. So, like I said, we're gonna have to come back here in a while. Mario, Luigi. Yo, who likes Mario better than Luigi? I mean, really, like, Luigi's clearly the better choice. And, I mean, it almost has turned around at this point where, like, Luigi's almost too favored. Like, there was a time period where, like, no one cared about Luigi, I guess. Or, like, Luigi was slept on. And then everyone was like, Luigi's clearly the coolest character. And then they did Year of Luigi, and they did a bunch of stuff like that. And, like, they did a bunch of that kind of junk. Then everyone's like, yay, Luigi. But now it's almost cool to like Mario. Because Luigi feels like the obvious choice. But I don't know. Also, smack. Hiya. Okay, Luigi's hitting with far more damage. Did I hit jump? I hit jump. I hit jump and then I tried to go back and it just was not a good idea. Oh man. Timing on that is actually a little bit tough. MLM has a new definition now. Multi-level marketing, more like Mario Luigi mode. Yeah, they should go all in on Rosalina, which they already have. A character I don't like. I'm not a Rosalina fan. They really, really went all in any kind of like spin-off game. She's there, just chilling. She's kart racing with them, doing all that nonsense. I'd rather have Luma as a kart racer. I don't. It's kind of weird. I don't think we have Luma as a kart racer in Mario Kart. That would be a good pick. I don't know why we didn't do that. They have like pink, gold, peach, and like many different metal variants. But I mean, I guess the thing about the metal variants is that they didn't have to make a new model really. They just had to like do a cool like material. Rosalina is for people who just want a pastel with GF to step on them, whose, like, dress contains the entire galaxy. Oh, no. Rosalina's weird, because, like, yeah, like, her dress is literally, like, the galaxy, which means that she's, like, a hollow husk puppet that is, like, it's basically, like, a puppet of a person, but is just, like, a galaxy. It's just weird. Truly, she is the Super Mario Galaxy. I really like the world in this game. Bean Bean Castletown. I like the enemies too. They're all just weird. This game, they just have all these like wacky new bean creatures. Sometimes they have like some like Mario classic enemies, but like the fact that it's mostly new stuff is pretty cool. Smack. Hey, woohoo, Bean. Alright, Linguini. It's your time to shine. Technically, you went up 0 in speed. So that would make sense to give you speed. But why would I not give you stash? 3 stash, easy. A hollow person without a personality who's just there to look pretty and exists to only be interacted with for the purpose of... Only to be interacted with by others for the purpose of the other. Ideal woman. If you ask most people on the internet. Yeah, I mean, she literally, like Rosalina in, like, well, outside of Galaxies. In Galaxies, she does stuff. But outside of Galaxies, it's literally just like, oh, look, it's, like, alternate Peach. And she was also annoying in Smash at one point, and then... Now I don't think is as annoying. In Smash 4, she was, annoying. I don't know what the exact tell was on that, so I just did them both. Backtail test. Bip, bip. Bip, bip. I love how I'm getting woo beans, like woo-hoo beans, all these different bean types. Alright, let's go to Yoshi's Theater, Bean Castletown. Let's head there. So, by the way, these enemies... So these are like the Tanuki that you get the Tanumba. So the Tanuki Goomba. Now, these guys, it's like in Dark Souls or whatever, where you're like, wait, does he attack Luigi? Okay. Now, these guys were, ow. They're like the gatekeepers, where like, they kind of don't want you to go this way. Look how much damage they just did. We're like dead. We have to eat these nuts. They like two-shot us. I think it's to tell me that this is not the way to go. But if we're... Oh, God. If we're cool, we can survive. Oh, no. Alright, Mario. Honestly... Hit him with the special move, to be honest. Reminds me of Bunu. Oh, I have to read that in a second once I deal with this. Absolute shenanigan master. I guess we could run away, technically. But running away is for chumps, and I think you lose money. And think of all the XP we will get if we kill them. Bean-based gameplay reminds me of Boonanza, Boon in Dutch and German for bean, where about all known types of bean have been drawn as funny characters when you collect to gather coins, and then that you collect to gather coins. Interesting. All known beans. The Beanverse. I wonder if enemies have crit resistance as a stat, because, like, it seems like they might. Come on. You can actually hit them way higher up than you think. Half of them are big Tumblr sexy man energy beans. This is a world that I was not prepared to know. Also, I'm hoping that because these enemies were tough... Oh, he baited me. He baited me so hard. I think Luigi might actually do more damage, but we're gonna have him heal Mario. Come on. These guys are vicious. A young me was not prepared to beat these guys, and I just died instantaneously. But a more prepared me is ready to take them on and level up. Hiya. Hiya. I think I should turn around, though, because I don't think this is the intended direction. I know where I'm supposed to be going, but I don't know, I don't think this is the way to go. Like, chili beans are smokers with slick hair. Green beans are alcoholics. Kidney beans are naked. Okay. And covering their bean... What? Garden beans are... Okay, I need to, like, I need to, like, look into this, because this is just so... Is this a comic series? Is this a video game? What is this? What is this bean lore? It's a game? Did it ever get, like, an English release? it's just like a game that's just like stuck. It's like the sanctions weren't allowed to like have a US release. It's sort of like a company that made Settlers of Catan. Oh, it's is it a board game or is it a like a card game? Is it a video game? I don't know. It's a card game. They went from like Catan to Beans. I guess they probably went from Beans to Catan. Cards. Okay. Come on, okay, how much? I get 60 XP. Probably wasn't worth it. Alright, avoid them if we can't. Okay. No. I don't think I went the right. This is not. Oh god. This is truly the Dark Souls of Mario. We're not ready. We aren't ready to be in here. This is like going the like when you enter Firelink and you go to the skeletons instead of progression. Oh god. No. Here it is, the castle. We made it. No, we didn't. Oh, Luigi's just gonna get hit. Not like this. I'll send you a wiki article in the suggestions, but you really just want to Google the bean cards to see the bean art. It's so weird. I think mushrooms make more sense to do like theme. I guess. Bruh. Well, I guess we really weren't supposed to go this way.
Oh no.
So now we have to walk back through the death plane. Well, that's an entrance to the town, but don't worry about it. We could technically kill that Lakitu, but we don't need to. Okay, avoid combat if possible. Oh god. They really do have, like, the killing field over here. Just to make sure you don't go that way. We somehow survived it. Let me guess, it's just like, if I just go down here as the entrance. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an entrance just like, right, yeah, there it is, right there. We could've just went there. It's okay. We had a tough fight and won. I'm hoping Stash will somewhat be valuable soon in our playthrough of, just getting that discount that we want. Although, I mean, crits too. Alright, here we go. Bean Town has been destroyed. You were too late, Mario. The town was attacked, the horror. No, Bean Town. They attacked while the Bean troops were in Hoo Hoo Village searching for Prince Peasley. All two of them. Cackletta and the odd, ugly helmet-wearing one. They lay waste to the town. It was all so sudden. There wasn't anything we could do. Where have you been? It's too late. We have to rebuild the town as soon. Well, that guy's just fine. Never mind. This guy, I don't know how that guy's just okay. Cackletta went toward the castle after attacking the town. Queen Bean may be in danger. If only I'd been there to help. It is said that Beanstar is hidden in Bean Castle. What if, my gosh, what if Cackletta hopes to get her hands on the Beanstar? No. No! Just this man's just like, no. No! No! Just like screaming in the streets. It's like, Mart's like, chill out. I don't care. What if like, so there's the Mushroom Kingdom, there's the Bean Kingdom, there's some other vegetables. Let's go to, I mean, Carrot Kingdom must be where the Brutals are from, like the bunny people in Odyssey. You'll have to rebuild if you want to maintain peace. Amazing. Are you ready for this joke again? Ready? Halt, you can't enter there. Halt, you can't just waltz in here. The town has just been attacked, which means the castle could be attacked at any moment. Lady Lima has instructed us not to allow anyone enter the castle. Anyone whatsoever. Having said that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and motives. What? You are the world famous Mario? What? You are the legendary Luigi. Luigi who? I have no idea. Damn, Luigi just gets no respect at all in this game. If you really are the superstar Mario from Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it. Alright, time to do this again, where we jump. That jump. No mistaking it. This guy really is Mario. Shit, I can't be certain. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and the other guy have in the castle? Ah, ho-ho. Huh? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Are you Mario from the hit movie Super Mario Brothers, where the old man is reborn from fungus curse? That's true. And there's weird dinosaur Goombas? What do they want? No clue. Amazing. Enough! Regardless of the nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone. But I have the rose, Prince Peasley's rose. Are you friends of the prince? Oh yeah. Listen, I think maybe we ought to let these guys in. Oh, okay, taking into account that rose and your wacky story, we can allow you to enter. And Toad is just a weird punk rock rebel. Yeah. That movie's weird. That was one wacky story. Whoa. Well, thanks for letting us in. Finally, castle. Oh. Well, Master Mario and Master Luigi. I am Lady Lima, highest of the ladies at court. And Gatekeeper told me of you. Are you interested? Are you indeed the Mario and Luigi of fame? The superstars on a saga, perhaps? Yes. Oh god. Yes, I can't deny that such jumping is a hallmark of the Mario and Luigi of legend. They're like the only people in the universe who can jump. Pardon me? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, do speak up. Oh, such ruckus. Speak in softer voices. Now hear me, as you saw, the town is in ruins, and the castle is under strict guard. At a time like this, I cannot allow the suspicious pair such as you to meet the queen. As the queen's longest-serving lady at this court, I must act in the interest of her royal safety. Alright, and now one of the best parts of this game. Hear my words. If you two are indeed the true Mario Brothers, you must prove it by repairing the castle's plumbing. Yes. Honestly, the, one of the greatest parts of this game is, like, you actually have to do plumbing as the Mario Brothers. Imagine. Imagine actually doing the thing that they're supposed to be. Alright, let's fix these pipes. Also, I'm pretty sure these are the enemies. Or, well, like, they're supposed to be kind of like the enemies from, Mario Bros. Which is pretty fun. I think it's like something, it's like kind of equivalent-y. Oh. Rip spiky boys. Whack. Smack. Hammer. Hiya. No, this game is really good if you've never played it. It's just a classic Mario adventure. With lots of twists and turns and lore. Lots of hidden Mario lore. Unforeseen. Harms is now lurking. One lurk. Misspelled the 5-letter thing. Imagine. Clown world. Utter clown moment. I think Mario needs a power upgrade. Stash is all fun and good, but when you're not critting, it's not all that fun. And not all that good. Alright, let's see if we can give Mario a big upgrade. Let's hit him with the power upgrade. Nice, 3 power. Hell yeah. Mario seemed a little lacking in the old hitting things department. Doobie doobie doobie. Oh god. Why do we have the clown throwback? The amount of disconnects I got on that stream was disgusting. Like, it was insanely disgusting. Lucky. Just like playing Elden Ring, invading people, I would say 2/3 of them just like quitting. Luigi is like kind of better in every way, stats-wise right now, it seems. Let's give him some power, I guess. Hit him with the fat 3, alright. Nice. Good roll. Hiya. We want to have that sweet, sweet power. If at all possible. Just to get these fights going. And the lucky crits are definitely very nice. And what is a crit without power? Think about it. Hammer! 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 Now, we could be repairing this plumbing, but instead, we'll repair it while we murder. Because murder gives us stats, and stats are power. And we need them to survive. The later fights of this game, which become a little bit tougher. Spin! We must break the plumbing to fix the plumbing. That is the way of the warrior. Oops. The only way to repair the plum is to destroy the plum. This is the way. Now, I believe jumping is always more powerful, unless you have certain badges that make jumping, that make hammer more powerful. You can also get a badge, which I usually use, that makes it so that you can jump on spiky enemies, because that's quite good. At certain points of the game, if you want to jump on spiky boys. Hammer! Boing, boing, boing. Fire! You know what? I think this is a meme one that just spawns an enemy. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Wasn't that a funny joke right there? We hit one that just spawned enemies instead of helping us. Now, I don't think he actually come back down here ever, so getting whatever we can while we're here is the move. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can miss. Oh man, I got pranked. Now, I don't know if I got fully pranked, because I think I still might have to do that. Oof. Yeah, this game is, if you don't, like, dodge, this game can be brutal on, like, damage you take. Now, I think the most of the game isn't that hard, and then, like, the final boss slash, like, last area of the game is actually kind of tough. Especially if you're under-leveled. Nope, that was just it was just a bait.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get up, Luigi. You must fight. Fight for your right to each mushroom. Come on. Fuck. It is a shame that, like, the modern version of these games, like, I can't really get into that much. Just a series gone astray because Nintendo was a little too, like, a little too blocking of what they could put into the games now. Same thing with like the Paper Mario games. They're just like, yeah, just put a toad there. Make it a toad. Don't do anything interesting. I don't know. I mean, they probably don't want to invent more characters for their IP. Okay. I don't know if there was an order I was supposed to do that, but I did it. Speaking of that, is this room just nothing? There might be something in here, because these are already down. Oh no, I do have to go. Okay, that's the exit, so I do have to go here first. Aha! Perhaps this will power the water I need. When your plumbing is just held together with a series of corks. Like, how did that even happen? Like, there's clearly giant gaping holes in the pipes that aren't supposed to be there. I guess maybe during the attack, something happened, or like these creatures are like eating it. But I can't imagine. Well, regardless, we fixed their plumbing. And we beat up most of the local wildlife. Oh, yeah. There we go. These guys should all be, pretty dead. There we go. Now, when this guy attacks, he'll be dead. Beautiful. Technical. Using the... Oh, well, we're still fixing the plumbing. Never mind. Oh, okay. Ooh, thank the stars. You've saved me, you heroic souls. Oh, yeah. Could you be the Mario Bros from the Mushroom Kingdom? What are the Mario Bros doing in a place like this? What? You claim that I dropped the pair of you down here, and that I told you to fix the plumbing. Most perplexing. Why we were attacked by Cackletta and her fiends. And have been stuck here ever since. Wait a minute. Perhaps that Lady Lima you encountered was... Oh my goodness! We got baited. Foolish Mario Bros. You have completely pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing the plumbing is the key to... What? Why was the plumbing tied to the security? Why was having bad plumbing tied to... Whatever. Cackletta, it is the hurrying time. We must take the Beanstar and fastly run away from this place. In order to protect the Beanstar, we must have backed up toilets forever. It is a sacrifice we're all willing to take. It's a load-bearing toilet. At last, at long, long last, I am in possession of Beanstar, etc. That thing can grant all desires, the Beanstar. We have always remained at the castle, acting as its guardians, protecting the Beanstar and keeping it out of evil hands. There's no doubt about it, Cackletta must be after the Beanstar. Oh no. Oh, Mario Bros, you have to go save the Beanstar, do etc. Do not dawdle, do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we got this. Let's go bean it up. Come on. Make a save here at the sewers. Yes, free items. I'm so frightened at the thought of Cackletta being in here that I refuse to leave. Yeah, coin. Hello. Is Queen Bean safe? I don't know. Alright, let's leave the pipe work and head up to the Forbidden Zone. Aw, we're too late, the Beanstar. Once we awaken the Beanstar, with Princess Peach's voice, this world will be Cacoletta's snack cake. Say, Mario. Rose, you haven't bothered to pay a visit to your host, Queen Bean. Queen Bean is pissed. Good. Perhaps the three of you can sit down and discuss the finer points of foreign policy. That guy kind of looks like the Grinch. That guy is the Cacoletta, the coolest. Oh god. That guy is in fact a queen of being mean. So you gotta do a little bit of this. You gotta de-steroid the arms a bit. Okay. 1 second, sorry, this is actually a little tough to dodge. So, the queen right now is inflicted by the roids. Which, then once you remove the arm... Oh man, I actually didn't even know the timing on that. That was not ideal. Once you de-roid, she'll have nothing left. Lucky! Oh man, okay, I just have to do that fast. Let's go. The Grinch! Which Grinch are we talking about? Live action Grinch? Oh yeah, you don't want to step on these. Live action Jim Carrey Grinch? Oops. Or, like animated Grinch? Or like modern animated Grinch? Which, a movie I did not see, where it's like, let's make the Grinch, I don't even know if it came out around Christmas. It was just like, Illuminations the Grinch. The old movie Grinch. Modern Grinch is weird. I went to a movie theater when that was a thing people could do. And, I was seeing like probably like some sort of Avengers or Marvel thing. And an ad for the Grinch, the newer Grinch movie, appeared. And at that point in the movie theater, I had movie theater nachos, which I think are like whatever. I like to get nachos when I go to the theater. Usually more than popcorn. I'll get like nachos. 'Cause usually you get like a ton. And it's pretty good. Now, an ad for the Grinch came on, and it was like, oh, it was like ironic, like Grinch, like that new movie. So he's like, ugh, like, I hate movie theaters, or whatever, like, are you eating your, like, gross movie theater nachos? Ha ha ha, like, that was the joke, and I'm like, man, the Grinch calling me out in the theater, like, I'm trying to eat my movie theater nachos. And it's also, like, an ad for the theater, so it's like, why are they calling out their own food, like, it's kind of weird, because it's like, you go to the movie theater and they're like, man, doesn't it suck? Doesn't this theater suck? And isn't it like dirty and full of rats and garbage? Anyway, enjoy the movie. Come see my movie later too in the same theater. Alright, wait, we gotta heal Mario before he gets Mario-owned. I like going to the movies. Like, I would see like maybe like 2 movies a year. I wouldn't go often, but I enjoyed my experience doing that. I haven't gone in a while. Oh, man. I would enjoy the movie-going experience. When offered. So let's try to avoid these beans. Ow. You gotta, like, dinosaur... We have to Google dinosaur jump over those beans to make sure you don't get murdered. Honestly, I probably could have just attacked and taken her out. I might have to do an extra phase because of that healing. Come on. Alright, that's enough beans. Come on. Yeah, you're done. You're out of here. Alright, Mario. It's time you've leveled up. And in fact, let's bump up your stash. +4? +4 stash, hell yeah. Luigi's kind of stacked everywhere. Like, he's honestly pretty good in all departments. Maybe more badge power. Wow, 1. We got a 1 out of all that. That's so sad. Oh no, Cackaletta forced Queen Bean to eat a belly blesh worm, and that's turned her into this. Our fair kingdom is doomed. Doomed. How would we ever return Queen Bean to normal? What if we stomp on her? Yes. What can you possibly mean? You speak of the impossible. Why, there's no known way to spit out an ingested belly fletch. Well, except there is that one way, that last resort. It isn't pretty though. She may be able to spit it up if she drank the legendary Chuckle Reserve from the Chuckle Hut Woods. You'll go to the Chuckle Hut Woods? You'll find the Chuckle Reserve? Well, if you're going to make such a bold proclamations, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Take the bean brooch and head southwest. If you find the Chuckle Reserve hidden in the deep Chuckle Hut Woods, our queen may yet recover. The bean brooch! Let's go. But first, let's rob them of their coins. As all good Mario brothers should do. Commit fraud. The bouncy boys are at it again, bouncing up and down, to and fro. When they'll stop, nobody knows. Alright, well, we solved that issue. Mario, Linguine. Lady Lima asks that you also take this along with you. A bean badge. This is a badge. You'll equip it, and you'll be stronger, and they have different effects. And I'm going to now tell you about all the effects. So we basically got equipment. Alright, select this icon. From here, you can equip your different gear. You got badges, etc. Bean badge. Yep. Normally pick a badge. It's simple this time, since we only have one. Alright, attach the badge. Cool. Sorry Luigi, but if you want your own badge, you'll have to go buy one at the store. Wow. The absolute favoritism never stops. Well then. Yeah, so now we have badges, which is kind of insane because now we can equip all these weird badges that we can either buy or find, and gear. Well, although I don't know if the shop is open yet, but like we have a bunch of gear and stuff like that that we can become good. Apparently this is, yep, the only store that's open is the badge store. The only ones who will still worry about fashion, despite the town's crisis, are real celebrities. I have to set prices that won't discredit this place as a high-class boutique. So, what do you want to do? Buy. Flashy badges, hot fashions. Makes your BP go down, but your attack go up a little bit. Kinda not that good. This one's a little bit better. Makes your BP go down a little bit, but your attack go up a pretty good amount. Oh, I see. So it's not actually making it go up or down, per se. It's depending on the badges that I like switch out. That's probably good for Linguini. Give him some extra damage. Mario would do a little bit extra damage, but his badge points. Honestly, it's probably good for Mario too. Let's see what work clothes I can get. So these are just for Luigi. These are Luigi specific pants. Let's buy those. We do get a discount with our stash bonus, which is pretty awesome. Honestly, kind of nice. And bean pants. are okay. These are a little bit better for Mario. Stash max? It's not max, but we're getting there. We're upgrading it. So we get that stash discount, but we also get the crit bonus. Temporary item shop. Alright, items. We don't really need any of these. Maybe the refreshing herb to cure status ailments, but I don't really care. And I'm sure I'll end up finding some anyway. Now, when I played this as a kid, I didn't, like, understand, like, how any of the stats or any of that really worked. So I was just running around probably with, like, no stats, just dying to everything. You know, good times. I don't remember if we have to go this way or if we have to go... I know we have to go bottom left. Here we go. Ba-da-da. Oops. Time to die. Okie dokie. We do a lot more damage now that we have all this gear and whatnot. We're kitted out, ready to go. But how will Mario and Linguine, how will they make it into this area? Oh god. Hello. Travel here is permitted only for select individuals in order to guard the Chuckle Hut Woods ecology. Well, we have the brooch. Oh, the bean brooch. Very well. We shall permit you entry. We hope you enjoy the taste of the incredibly full-flavored Chuckle Cola. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I want that full-flavored, delicious bean soda. Or it's bean wine, I guess. Not entirely. It's a little bit unclear. Hurry. Come on. See these suspicious little things on the ground? I hope that's not important later. Also, I like the whole theme of this area. Like, I like everything about this zone. I like its, like, palette and music and all that. It's pretty cool. The lore. Brewing Chocola Cola. The main ingredient of Chocola Cola is Chocola fruit, which only grows in the Chuckle Hut Woods. Step 2. Place 1 Chocola fruit in the barrel that's been filled to the brim with savory syrup. Step 3. Brewing. Tell funny jokes to the fruit until it laughs, releasing soda bubbles deep within the brew. Step 4. Bear in mind that quality of both the fruit and the jokes will affect the brewing process. Now, this guy always freaked me out a bit. Father of the Chocola Cola, first generation, Chateau owner, Bubbles. Now, this guy kind of freaked me out. He's kind of a freaky looking model. Alright. The creepy maze. Now, you can glitch the game here and do some funny stuff in the speed run. I believe they do some weird stuff here. But yeah, this is like, welcome to the maze. The barrel maze. Let's see, how do we continue on? I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a potential zone. You just kind of have to like smash your face against stuff until you find a way. Oh, here we go. Up and over here. Nope, nothing over here. Maybe up and above? Okay. You really do kind of have to just like smash your face into the wall. Keep your eyes peeled on our buddy Luigi. See our buddy pal Luigi here. Alright. Now, here's the deal. Here's the rub, kiddos. Here's the deal. Now, 1, we have the whole top of this maze area now, which is pretty cool. Now here's the upcoming this guy right here. Ooh, boo, blast, crack, criminy. The famous shadow thief Popple has been caught in full sight. I like this guy a lot. Cripes. You think you're ready, do you? Well, nobody's more ready than me, see? I'll show you. Rookie, shake a leg. Yes, boss. Shoutouts to this guy. Hey, okay, rookie. It's your turn, see? I want you to squash these red and green drips over there. Yes, boss. Red and green. I feel like I know these two from somewhere. Weird. What? Rookie, are you saying you're acquainted with these two palookas? Yeah, something about them feels real familiar. It makes me feel real mad. Quit your babbling, you. You two ugly mugs came here for same reason as us. You want the fabled Chuckle Reserve. Boo, I say. You really think you can beat me to the punch? Well, open up those ears, punks. I, Popple, Shadow Thief, filcher of the world's riches, bet that I get the reserve first. Okay, now this fight is literally Ornstein's smell from Dark Souls. Okay, when he does that smile, he goes for Luigi, it looks like. So in this fight, depending on who you kill, different things will happen. If you kill Popple first, Bowser will go sicko mode. If you kill Bowser first, Popple just runs away. So we're gonna kill Popple first. So Bowser will go sicko mode, because it's fun. It is pretty funny though, that he just runs away. How dare you guys try to mess with the great Popple. Ow. We're gonna make the boss harder for ourselves for fun. Hiya! Whew. Luigi? Yeah. Those after images make that kind of hard to grab. Hiya. I think Popple might just die before they even show up. Yeah, he's just dead. They didn't even get to do his like special moves, where I think he gets like he can get like swung around by Bowser and stuff. It's kind of funny, but he's just straight up dead. But yeah, basically this fight would be over already. Wait a minute, tech.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Luigi, what if we were to incorporate tech? Also, I just realized something that I screwed up there, but like, I just saw the flashing lights. Get ready. I'm trying to do the tech, which is actually kind of tough. When you see a flashing light, I'm just messing it up, trying to practice. For some reason, fighting these guys makes my gut flare up. Something fierce. Whoa, that was spicy. Let me try it again. So when you see the, you'll see the, like, gold stuff. That's when you want to do a special. Like, and the special is, like, you mix it up. So, if you're Luigi, and it's like a Mario move, you press, like, you press the opposite, and it does, like, a special thing. It mixes up the move, but I have to try to remember how to even do them. Because they will most certainly require some practice. Alright, we get a nice health bonus. Yeah. Buh, hack. Rookie, you bloated idiot. Who took you in when you were dazed and lost on the mountain? Me, you worthless vermin. I'm so ashamed. Meh, I don't care, see? We're fine as long as we get the Chuckle Reserve. Let's not mess with these two knuckleheads. We'll scram and hurry out. Ahead, yeah. Alright, bye, Bowser.
Hi.
Bye, web browser. I feel like there has to be something. Maybe I always just did that, looking for secrets, but I guess there isn't. It really does feel like there would be secrets up here. There are hidden blocks in this game.
Let's go.
Well, there is a secret in here, which is nice. Give me coin. Okay. Super nut. Super nut. Super nut. Super nut. Alright, well that was a nice little secret up there. Gave us some power. Make a save real quick. I do want to practice the, I want to practice my super moves on basic enemies. Maybe I'll do it on slow-mo. Maybe I'll do it on slow motion to try the, the other types of the moves out first, because I need to practice that, because I don't exactly, I couldn't exactly see when the, special moves were.
Hi.
Well, we'll see.
Okie dokie.
Spin!
Hammer.
Hammer.
Let's
Spin.
go.
Can't get that yet. Well, this is a room, isn't it? Look at this little room right here.
Hammer. Jump.
Perhaps something might be amidst there. Oh. Have I been saved, rescued, moi? Oh god, the accent. I am the maitre chateau. Cork, that is me. And moi, I am the petite brother of court. My name is Cask. Oh god, we were stuffed into these barrels by two bizarre characters. These guys are rough. Straight to the point. The two of U attacked us after... Oh man. They're speaking Scatman's language. Let's see. Legendary soda truly exists. You drink the soda. There's a sanctuary. You can't get to the sanctuary. What? Jumping. You can stomp on enemies. Hammer. And a hammer rocks. And hammer things. Perhaps you could get through the woods. But not with the moves alone. Perhaps with that wonderful ML. Oh oui, très bien, mon frère. Indeed, little old moi was thinking the exact same thing. Alright, they're gonna teach us the secret tech. The forbidden tech to get through here. After having a tete-a-tete. After head-to-head with... Oh my god. Oh my god. To thank Vu for helping us. Yeah, teach me how to use the hammer, please. And never speak again. Yes, please teach me the hammer techniques. Give me a hammer. It's a cool game. I'm gonna hit you. And you'll never be the same. So basically we learn how to beat up each other functionally. Yep, the secret hammer technique, making Mario small. Become micro-sized. It's so weird. And then you just hit them again and they grow back. Just like in real life. Alright, we got Mini Mario now. Come back, Mini Mario. Magnifique. You're a genius! Alright, now it's time for Luigi to turn into a hat. So now you hit Luigi so hard. You have to hit Luigi so hard he becomes a hat. Power of the earth. You become completely buried and hidden in the earth. You feel like a mole. It's so weird. Swap out. Goodbye, Luigi. And then Luigi can just jump out of the ground. Fair enough. Alright. So, honestly, it's really cool that you gain all these abilities to like explore and do stuff. Now Mario can go on his own adventure as well. Rock Goblet. It's pretty cool. This game had, I think this game did the best of like having the Metroidvania elements thing. Whereas in other games in the series, it's a little more straightforward, not as like, I don't know. I mean, in Partners in Time, there's the splitting up in the babies mechanics, which is kind of interesting. Let's read this. Please do not hit anything on the wall. What do these say? Oh, it's just teaching me about it. But yeah, in the other games, I don't know. And then that's why in like the other Bowser Inside Story and stuff like that. Yay, Bean. I had a little bit less, I don't know. There was some weird stuff in those games. There was just like less exploration. Anyway, you got the red goblet and the green goblet. Yes. We have mastered the techniques. Well, good luck. Alright. Now we have pretty much almost all the techniques in the game. There is only one more set of techniques we will learn later on. And that set of techniques is silly. It comes way later. Like substantially later in the game. Wahoo! Alright. Oh yeah, and those little mysterious spots, now we can get the beans out of them. Which is good, because I've been noticing them everywhere, and you want to get them while you can. Now, these enemies right here have a cool secret where inside of them may contain, I believe it's these guys. If you shatter them, I think inside can be another enemy type. Yeah. So it's these little bean boys, right? But a rare variant may appear within them. And if you kill them, you get a bunch of XP. The classic, like, metal slime, like, rare enemy that runs away, but will give you XP enemy. A classic enemy type. Okay, Luigi leveled up. What's her stats? 0 to badge points. Badge points might be good to level up. Let's level up badge points, why not? Keep everything decently balanced out. Rock. Hammer. Cool. Let's try to take care of these guys right here. I just don't want them to ram me. I want to try to find one of these rarities that I'm looking for. Come on. Nope, just a regular one. Now, I believe I can also just find them naturally running around here. Whoa. You can find them running around as well. But it'll be more fun if we crack one open and it's a glowing rare boy. Just think about that. Come on. I know you want to be a rare. I know you want to be rare. And hopefully not run away. There's one right here. So this is what I was talking about with the rare. And when you kill him, we got 100 XP. And we got... They might not, you know what, maybe they don't give you a bunch of XP, but they do give you Spiny Killer badge, which means Mario can now jump on Spinies, which is super good because now he does more damage, like substantially more damage. And he can also land on them, like where Luigi just fell like that. For them bad. can also just land on them. Yeah. Okay. Let's crack this mystery egg open. No rare spiny for me. Let's see, how much XP do I get from this battle? 50? Okay, maybe it wasn't exactly that it's rare. Or it's more XP. I think it was maybe you just get the badge. Well, regardless, we got it. And we're gonna probably be fighting them anyway, so... Let's continue on.
Oh no.
As you can see right there. Hiya. Well, rip Luigi. It's gonna get smacked a little bit. Kill that boy. Oops, accidentally used the wrong thing. Okay. Let's try this again. Smack you. Crack him open. Like an egg, like a Scotch egg. Crack this boy open. Nope, nothing quite cool, just some basic boys. Yeah. Basic weenies who are all taken care of. So, you may be wondering to yourself, oh, a pipe, what is this? Well, we have one earlier, now we have fast travel, and I'm pretty sure there is one in the castle town, but I don't know if we can get it right now. And there's a map. Check this out. Look at that. We got a map over here. We got the ability to warp around if we wanted to. I will say, I mean, it is fast to switch between the two, like to switch between all the different powers, but it is still a thing you need to do, and it is a little annoying. I mean, it's pretty good, like in terms of being able to quickly switch between them. I don't know what else you would do. Maybe like a wheel that you could like pull up to switch, but like it wouldn't even save that much time. Hammer. Hammer. Fire. Can Mini Mario break? Mini Mario is strong enough to break that. Hell yeah. So these little iron grates can't be Luigi. Like Luigi can't travel across them. Just for the sake of lore, let's go look over here real quick. So there's this guy who's like, hey, brush, nothing can knock me down. We'll see him one day. Alright, here's some deep lore. Ready? Let's watch Mario die. I wonder how I'm supposed to solve this issue. Also, Barrel Luigi's fantastic. So Barrel Luigi needs to reflect the fireball back, burninating the switch, which then activates the local, like, grass elevator, which is interesting. We're also in Loompa Land, so there's, like, the local natives. Oh, God.
Oh no.
How did Luigi get hit? Of all people, how did Luigi end up getting hit there? Well, sometimes you gotta tank the hit, Luigi. Wait, you just kill this guy. There we go. Smack. Pop this open. Oh, I almost landed on him, getting that extra bit of finesse. Lucky 31, damn. Hitting him with a big hit. Those crits are pretty nice, I gotta say. The stash levels. In fact, you know what? We're going more stash. We're getting even more stash points. We're really going stash heavy this time around. Oh, we got 3 stash on this guy by default for Luigi, though. Yeah, let's throw more. Why not? What's 2 more? Stash isn't even the highest stat. Stash is like they never like. So if you just didn't upgrade Stash in this game, like you barely ever. If when you do, you get like +1 points to Stash. Like the game naturally doesn't level up your Stash that much. You have to like go out of your way to level it up. And I also believe that watching a speedrun, they were literally like, Stash isn't even worth leveling up just because you do more damage. You do more like net damage by just doing more damage than your crits will ever do. Something like that, I'm pretty sure. And the discount doesn't really matter when you can farm forever. Also, you can jump up here. Jump on Luigi's head as a meme. Yeah, we're 100% gonna get hit by that. Mario's having a fit. Oops. Oh my god. I apparently had a hard time dodging that. Oh, don't get poisoned. Those will poison you if you're unlucky. Let's heal up. Oh yeah. Now also, these little boys right here, they or these little plants can also shoot mushrooms at you to heal you, which is fun. I think randomly they shoot a mushroom at you. Okay. I can't remember exactly what these guys like spins represent. One of them is like they'll charge at you and the other is like they'll just do the sweep, but I don't remember which one's which. Hiya. They got rid of Stash in other games, I believe, which is sad because Stash is funny conceptually. And this game isn't like too crazy. Like I think we'll survive. And if we get stuck at the end, we can power level until we can beat it. Chuckle Hut Woods, Chuckle Route, number 15. The Chuckle Hut Woods, in the scariest place in Mario. The Chuckle Hut Woods reigns supreme. When I went into the woods, I was scared, and I couldn't move. There's a tree with a human face, and he's scary. I'm the protector of the woods. Ahead is a great tree. Only some may pass. Some may who find the some may find all 3 kinds of chuckle fruit. White chocola fruit, chocola fruit. Red chocola fruit and purple chocola fruit are the scariest fruit ever to be found by humans. In order to get the fruit, you must go left and right. Admittedly, it's a little less scary that I have a brother with me. Oh god. Oh god. Let's kill this exact combat encounter. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna practice our bro move, which we shall. Okay, let's practice it on this tree over here. Oh yeah, we also just gained the ability to do knockback bro. And they kind of didn't tell us about it, but we have that now. But let's figure this out. Where is the spark? Okay, so there's a spark right after the first jump on Luigi. On this, where's the spark? There's a spark. There's a few different sparks. Alright. Well, this is not gonna work because he's spiky. I was not expecting to be in weird slow motion mode. And then Chopper Bros. Oh, I missed it. That's a classic one. But I need to learn these, I really need to learn these combos because they're really good. Like, they're necessary. So... Oops. I screwed it up there. If you know what I'm talking, there's a little spark that happens. There's like a little flash. And during that flash, you can do an advanced move instead of the regular moves. Which is kind of confusing. Like right there, as Mario here. Let me slow it down. I forget, level 2 is, I think, slow motion. Oh, no, I think it's just button prompts. Level 1 is slow motion. Bup, 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 bup. I am the granddaughter of the great Chuckle Hut. This is my room. I say, how dare you enter a woman's room uninvited? Well, since you're here, I'll share my secret with you. I already know about this. Your secret is bad. Number 15, the hidden mushroom. The hidden bean fruit. Well, I mean, it's good that they're explaining this for the babies, but we know how to do it. Let me through. You found all 5. You've done very well. Cool. Good night. Does save points fully restore my everything? I don't remember. Probably not. Oh yeah. Just beat him up. Huh. Nice. Well, we kind of wasted all of our... Oh god, the Wiggler's angry. Mamma mia! We kind of wasted all of our badge points, so let's just use some syrup. And we'll practice again. So, it's... Oh man, that was way slower than I thought. For slow motion, it actually kind of messed me up. Oh god. Trying to be cool is gonna cost me my life. But it's necessary. Technically, we want to make him sad. Before we even hit him. Now you're a sad boy. Alright. So, as soon as Mario... So, as soon as Luigi lands, jump. I think I missed it. I don't know, like, if you understand what I'm trying to go for here. It's very specific, like, timing, and I keep messing it up. Where it's like the little gold moment. It's pretty tough, honestly. Like, they don't really explain how to do it. I remember being able to do it at one point in time when I played this last, so... Let's just assume I can eventually. Oh, I killed him by accident anyway. My advanced bro moves aren't going so hot. Oh, we got one of the fruit. We'll just keep doing the bro moves until we get it right. Good practice for the future. So it's like, just think about this again. It's just like use Mario's jump and like right after just press like Luigi button, or maybe you press Mario again. Maybe it's Mario. Maybe that's what the mistake is. I think it might be Mario twice. Let me see. Well, that did a lot of damage. Is it Mario? There's another gold spark, as you can see, when I miss. So I missed that. I think it said I just straight up missed the advanced move. I might have to watch a video again on like how you're supposed to actually do them. Power to stash. 35 stash rank. Luigi's being outpaced in stash. We must upgrade it. 32 stash rank. Okay. I mean, doing it the old classic way that I was doing it before isn't the worst thing ever. I still do a lot of damage. But ideally, I would be doing it the cool way. The fancy, advanced moves that do more damage. What a puzzle. Truly a puzzle. A puzzle for the ages, walking back and forth. And using the one thing that we know will work here. Yeah, this is on a timer though. I don't remember if we... Oh, we do need to get Mario. Let's... Okay. I couldn't remember if we needed Mario. Clearly we do. Alright, we got this. Let's go. Let's shrinkify Mario once we get him in our crew. Oh, this might be bad. Oh, might be not good at all. I smacked my head against the wall. White chocola fruit. Nice. We have the fruit. Bean, and we're gonna collect the bean. Don't you worry about that. Let's use some syrup. Syrup our way up so we can special attack regular enemies for practice if need be. Maybe I need to just watch the video of like someone executing it just so I can remember what it looks like. Now each move that you have, each bros move has the advanced option too. So they have special moves and they do different stuff. Which are all pretty cool, to be honest.
Oh no.
Oh no. Or nor. Come on. You can't even do a bros move with Luigi on the ground dead. Well. Luigi got hit there, but he didn't get poisoned, which is good. I swear these guys can shoot mushrooms. Maybe they can't. Luigi's like, I just realized Luigi's like dead. Should solve that issue. Alright. So. Man. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Just to remember what even the motions are. Mario and Luigi. Advanced attacks. Let's see. Bounce throws, you gotta do them a bunch of times, then they get the aha moment. A, B, A. Advanced bounce does a lot less damage. So yeah, there's different reasons to use them. I guess. That's just your regular knockback rows. So yeah, there's different. I remember one of them was really good. All right, Splash Bros is A, B, A. We'll get it eventually. So I guess it's good against spiky enemies, though. Something like that. Kind of weird. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff to learn. Did I bring one of every fruit? I'm missing this one. Which may be back. I guess it wouldn't be back here. It might be. I guess it's over here somewhere. Would there be two on one side? Perhaps. I already did this zone. I couldn't remember if one of the fruits I had to fight him for. I guess it's probably up here. Oh, it's a secret room. Let's just look around here, see if there's any other doorways. There's that one, and then there's the one up top. Okay, so I guess not in this way. It could be outside, it could be down and around. Let's head back left. Well, no, it can't be left, really. Well, maybe it is somewhere left and we just didn't notice. Could be, perhaps. So that's the way we went. So maybe it's this other left way? Yeah, this could be it.
Oh no.
Oh no, Luigi just got clobbered. Oh. I just realized I could have dodged with him, I just didn't. I was too focused on, like, thinking about my, bros move. There actually is a reason to be doing them in general, too, just to, like, get more advanced moves if I'm doing it on moves I don't have already. I think I'm trying to do it too... There, I'm trying to do it too fast. Okay. So it's... I think I'm doing it wrong. Okay, we've learned more advanced tech.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I might not have been able to do... I'm confused. Whatever. I can practice off stream too. If need be. I think the one that really matters is like some of the hammer moves that are like the advanced hammer move. Alright. It is funny that I have like no muscle memory for it. Like, because I remember doing it when I played this game recently. I remember doing it on like the final boss and stuff, doing all the advanced moves. I do remember having to look it up and like practicing it until I got it right. Look at this underground zone right here. Very different than what we've seen in terms of this area as a whole. Alright, let's head up here. Let's head over here. And we got the fruit. We got Das Fruit. Das Lost Fruit. And exited us out over here. Nice. This wood segment is pretty long. Like, there's like a lot in here. The Chuckle Hut Woods. There seems to be like, yeah, a lot going on down here. You found all 3 types? Yay, we're allowed to pass. Yes. Oh yes, the path is open. We were stuck and couldn't get past here, see? Hiding here and waiting for a couple of schmoes was brilliant. Alright, rookie, let's not waste any more time. We're golden, see? Wow. What a brother moment. They were just waiting for me to solve the puzzle. Any, wow, this, I like this effect a lot with the overcast, like, tree stuff. It's really nice looking. On the GBA, no less. You've been called a schmo. I think it's a hate crime. Delicious hot schmoes, says Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, one of the 2. Now there's 4. I haven't even seen Toy Story 4. Toy Gory 4. This time it's serious. Okie dokie. Super syrup. What is that? This man dressed like a potato? He's telling, what do sodas call their dads? Pop. Come on, chowder! A hippie's favorite soda, granola cola. These are terrible jokes. Come on, chowder, my name is Bubbles. I built Chateau to Chuckle Hut and I founded the Chuckle Cola Company. And I am the ultimate comedian, with laughing and chortling. Yes, monsieur. Indeed, what you see before you is the most legendary of soda, Chocola Reserve. And I am pleased to tell you, Chocola Reserve is yours to enjoy. Har har har, I've worked on Chocola Reserve for 1,000 years. Telling it joke after joke so it would mature, and then mature some more, and then yet more, until at last the greatest soda of all will be completed, with fizz and tastiness. Because it is a soda of such high caliber and repute. Edgelord's juice and rude guests have bet fate such as this. 1, 2, 3. That's no ordinary soda, see? We can't stand up to such a beverage. Is he wearing a bean suit? I don't know. He's like wearing a potato fit. The great Chocola Reserve is a thing to savor, and the flavor and the tang and yum in your belly. It's also a combat warrior. Yeah, there is like a zipper. Ah, it is wonderful, so wonderful. The great soda shines. However, that was not the only hidden soda power that my jokes have bred over 1,000 years. Now I insist you fully experience the texture, flavor, and aroma. Well, absolute shenanigans. So, let's try Chopper Bros, because it's actually pretty good. It actually kind of sucks. I'd rather just do Bounce Bros. Oh, well, clearly that was not what I was supposed to do. As you can see, that was clearly a bro moment. The juice is cursed. It will refresh you, but also murder you. That is true. Why are we doing 1 damage to it? Do I need to hit it with the hammer? Perhaps. I think I need to hammer hit it. Oh wow, I thought he was aiming for Mario there. Chopper Bros? Yeah, there we go. It's at least doing damage. They also just didn't tell me how to use these in combat. Like, I mean, whatever, but the game told me how to use, like, everything else. Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, Mario.
Okay. Let's, get Mario back up. The last bottle of sentient juice. Yeah. I like how they snap back into action. Or he just fell. Still did a pretty good amount of damage, to be honest. Should probably get healed. Need a mentor? Someone call Yoda. We'll see guidance on how to kill the soda. Amazing. The timing on these bro moves is honestly weirdly tight for a game for babies. Especially the advanced, like, I haven't done any of the advanced moves yet, but especially the advanced moves that, like, it's just kind of rough. Oh, now he's in bro mode. Perhaps I can jump on you now. Nope. Do bats like baseball? No, the jokes are healing him. The jokes have restored his body to its former success. I will take him out. I've created a monster. Yeah, you're done. I'm sending you back home. You're done. Take him away, boys. He cast Healing Word. Oh no. There we go. For the fans. We'll upgrade Stash just for the fans. It's honestly terrible. It's not helping us in any way. I'll upgrade Luigi's power, though. Get a +4 power? Hell yeah. No! But the jokes, the puns, the humor I've saved up over the last 1,000 years. My guy's a little bit butthurt. Au revoir. Oh yeah, this is a interesting development. First of all, Luigi's all by himself, which spooks Luigi quite a bit. Throws you into a void. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We just walked in here and stole this man's life work from him. I'd like to point that out. Really just ran up, just stole his life's work. I refused to elaborate and left. I kind of don't want to get into a battle. Go, Luigi. I do appreciate how Luigi's like hype about it. Oh yeah, go Luigi. Luigi can take these clowns down. They need to have like a dance button in this game. Go Luigi. He's doing the shy stance in battle. Hey-ya. R2 to the groove. Go Luigi. Let's go Luigi. Whoa. Luigi has like an actual story arc in this game, which is fantastic. That we'll see later on. Luigi has like a great arc. No, Luigi has like a legit like Oscar-winning arc. It's great. Oh. Mario! Luigi waving to the camera. Look at this man. Look at this absolute legend. Just plowing down the hill. My brother is a drowning. Well, look at this. A very Mario-esque fellow and a someone. What? What is it? This guy's gut is filled with the reserve? Ugh. That's gross. I have no idea. So now Mario has to spit in her mouth. Grr, grr. Queen Bean has been in a deep sleep. Did you truly obtain the reserve? Spit in my mouth. Blarf. Yuck. There's the belly blech worm. Oh, there it was. Huzzah! Success, a truly repugnant yet truly tremendous success. Queen Bean has returned. That's the hardest I've laughed in a long, long time, Lady Lima. No, Your Highness. It's not... Wait, what? It is not I, but rather the Mario whom to thank. My face when I morphed into a circle, then got rid of my tapeworm. Yeah. So Cackaletta has stolen Princess Peach's voice and the Beanster. It was all my fault! Nonsense. But why would Cackaletta steal the purpose? Long ago, the Beanstar was epic, and Cackaletta was lame. And then someone said, "Skip-a-bop, meet up," to the Beanstar. Then the Princess Peach looked really, really skinny and off-model in this picture for some reason. And then Cackaletta stole her voice somehow and replaced it with Wingding font. And that's the story of the Bean Bean. Fear not, I foresaw this desire of her long ago. We are prepared, card for card, we have better hand than she. Perfect timing, Master Mario, Master Luigi. Head out to meet Prince Peasley. Prince Peas. Let's go meet the Pea Master. Yo-ho! There he is. Cheers to Red and Greenie. Thanks for your help earlier. Yes, thanks to you, my secret mission is about to pay off. I don't even want to know what that clip is. Mario Brothers. Oh, the fan base. Yes. Have you learned the whereabouts of Cackaletta? Thanks to you, absolutely. Southeast of this castle is Woohoo University. Woohoo University. Our local research institution. Cackaletta and her underlings have stuck in there into Woohoo University. Yes, of course. University, the perfect place for the beanstalk. Let's march there. We will meet again. Yo-ho! It's time to go to the place and save the voice of a generation. Oh god. So we can get our picture taken there tomorrow and do a bunch of other stuff. But I think that's enough Mario for today. Let's play I think we could play level head in current year. I think it's been a long enough time to play level head in current year. Completely consumed and filled with rust.